Child's Play 2 wasn't just another horror sequel, it was the return of Chucky, the doll that refuses to stay dead. At first glance, it looked like a simple continuation. Andy in foster care, a new family, and Chucky hunting again. But behind the production, the story was full of surprises. Steven Spielberg quietly pushed Universal to pick up the sequel. The movie was originally planned as a Christmas horror, and actress Jenny Agutter later said she regretted being part of it at all. These are 10 creepiest facts about Child's Play 2. And hidden in them is a deleted idea that would have shown Andy losing his mother in court. Number 1. Spielberg's secret involvement. It might surprise fans to know that Steven Spielberg quietly played a role in keeping Chucky alive. When the first Child's Play ended, the franchise was stuck in limbo because United Artists no longer wanted horror movies. The producers needed a new studio, and Spielberg personally encouraged Universal Pictures to pick it up. He acted as a go-between, helping convince executives that Child's Play still had value. It sounds strange at first, after all. Spielberg is famous for family adventures like E.T. and the Goonies. But remember, he also gave us nightmares with the clown doll in Poltergeist. His word carried weight, and thanks to him, Chucky found a new home at Universal. Number 2. The courtroom that never opened. Child's Play 2 was almost going to begin with a dramatic courtroom scene. The plan was to show Andy's mother, Karen, fighting to keep custody of her son. Catherine Hicks, who played Karen in the first film, was set to return for this short but emotional moment. A judge would declare Andy removed from her care, explaining why he ends up in foster homes at the start of the sequel. But before filming began, the scene was cut. Hicks still spent plenty of time on set, since her husband, Kevin Yeager, worked as the animatronics operator for Chucky. So while Karen never appeared on screen, her presence was still felt behind the camera. Number 3. A Christmas slasher that never happened. Child's Play 2 almost looked very different. Early drafts by writer Don Mancini set the sequel during Christmas time. The idea was to mirror the first film's birthday theme, but with holiday cheer turning into holiday horror. This would have explained why the factory at the end was filled with so many good guy dolls, since demand would spike during the Christmas season. If that version had been filmed, Child's Play 2 might have joined other creepy Christmas classics, but the seasonal angle was dropped, and the story unfolded in a more generic suburban setting instead. Number 4. The doll spoke first. To make Chucky look more realistic in the sequel, Brad Dourif recorded all of his dialogue before filming even started. This way, the animatronics team could match the doll's mouth movements exactly to his voice, something they struggled with in the first movie. Because of this, Dourif spent very little time on set during production. Ironically, that same year, he delivered another unforgettable horror performance as the Gemini Killer in The Exorcist 3. So while Chucky's body was handled by puppeteers, his chilling voice came from Dourif, already locked in before the cameras rolled. Number 5. The detective who disappeared. Fans of the first Child's Play remember Detective Mike Norris, the cop who helped Andy and Karen survive Chucky's attacks. Naturally, many expected him to return in the sequel to back up their story. But when Child's Play 2 came out, Mike was nowhere to be found. Originally, the script included him, but the studio cut the role due to budget limits and could not bring actor Chris Sarandon back. In the film's universe, it is mentioned that Mike denied the claims about a killer doll, which feels out of character for someone who witnessed it firsthand. Instead of closure, viewers were left to wonder why such an important ally simply vanished from the story. Number 6. The book that spilled the bloodline. Like many movies of the time, Child's Play 2 received a novelization. But unlike most tie-in books, this one revealed a disturbing backstory for Charles Lee Ray. The book described how he grew up without a father, suffered abuse from his mother, and faced constant ridicule as a child. In one shocking moment, it even suggested that he ended her life himself. None of this ever appeared on screen, making the novel the only place fans could learn these grim details. Number 7. The foster mom who faded. British actress Jenny Agutter played Joanne Simpson, Andy's foster mother in Child's Play 2. At first, her role was supposed to be much larger, even central to the story. But during production, her scenes were heavily cut down, leaving Joanne as more of a side character. Agutter later admitted she regretted working on the film, though she never explained exactly why. Some fans believe her disappointment came from how much the role was reduced. In certain TV broadcasts of the film, a few of Joanne's deleted scenes briefly appeared, giving a glimpse of the bigger part she was once meant to play. Number 8. Good Guy Goes Retail. By the time Child's Play 2 hit theaters, Chucky was no longer just a movie monster, he was also merchandise. The studio released official Chucky dolls to tie in with the film, giving fans the chance to bring their own friend to the end home. Early versions of these dolls looked a bit rough compared to the highly detailed replicas sold today. The hair was off, the face looked strange, and even the overalls had a distracting shade of blue. Still, this marked the start of Chucky as a pop culture product, turning the killer doll into a brand that fans could actually collect. Number 9. When critics sneered, audiences showed up. Child's Play 2 opened in theaters in 1990 and became an instant box office hit. It earned over $35 million on just a $13 million budget, landing at number 1 in its opening weekend. Critics, however, were far less impressed. Gene Siskel called the movie viciously ugly and dismissed it as an unnecessary sequel. Fans strongly disagreed. While some felt it repeated the formula of the first movie, audiences still turned out in droves, proving that Chucky had already become more than just a one-movie villain, he was a horror icon. Number 10. From Boardroom to Bloodshed. The reason Child's Play 2 even exists comes down to a sudden change in studio leadership. After the first film's success, United Artists planned a sequel. But then the company was bought by an Australian firm called Quintex. The new owners decided horror movies did not fit their image and ordered the studio to stop making them. That decision left the franchise up for grabs. Several major studios showed interest, including Warner Brothers and Paramount, but it was Universal that won the rights. Without that corporate shakeup, Chucky might have been retired after just one film. Child's Play 2 proved that Chucky was more than just a one-time scare. From Spielberg's quiet support to a courtroom opener that never happened, from lost characters to unexpected merchandising, every choice shaped how the movie turned out. Some of those choices were accidents of studio politics. Others were deliberate attempts to expand the story, and a few were secrets left buried in a novel most fans never read. Together they show how even the smallest decisions on set, in boardrooms, or in books can shape a horror icon's legacy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy movie facts.